Hello. This year I imported some seed of Edamame, which is the soybean, for fresh consume. You can see here they suggest to have a nice beer and to eat edamame with it. So I don't know exactly where to plant them because they will get high as our big beans. So I was wondering if I can place them here in the center of this bed, why I have on the left and the right, which here you see on the upper screen and the lower screen. So these and these are aubergines, eggplants. So I was thinking to plant some plants of edamame in the center, as I don't have so much space. But from my experience from last year, these eggplants will become very, very big. So I don't know if this is really the best place. Look here on the other side. These are my thick beans. So edamame will somehow develop like these beans. So I only really might place, well, perhaps one tuft over here, one in the center and one on the left, just to not disturb too much these aubergines. This might work out, who knows? Let's try. So what I have to do now is let's take out this. This is some wheat. It should not continue to grow here in this space if I want to seed some edamame. So I try to take it out with all the roots. Does not always work, but well. Okay. I'll try to open now. So the instructions are here. Okay, so I might be too early, but I just want to try it. And I opened the bag, and inside there is the seed, which is very green because it has been treated against fungi. So it's a coated seed with anti-fungi treatment. Okay, what to do? This time I don't use my finger, but I use this kind of tool and make a hole. Keep the hole open. And in this case, I will put 3 seeds. 1, 2, 3. And I just close it again. In a way that I don't forget that I seeded something here. I put this upright. Okay, now I will do another one here in the center. This is the advantage of the no-dig garden. You just have covered the soil with mulching material, so it's very easy to make a hole. I take 3 seeds, put them in here, 3, close it. The rest nature will do. So let's do again. Here, very soft soil. I dig a hole. One, 2, 3. 3 seeds. And I cover it again. A stick to see that I planted something there. This is it. Here I forgot the stick. I can do it afterwards. Here it was. So let's see in some weeks, hopefully not too long, what happens meanwhile I have prepared here some of these seeds, how do you call that? Seed pots. I will place them here. Put some soil inside. You can just do this by putting the soil over it. This is a very peat moss, we call it torfy soil, so it's very soft, very easy to warm up by a few sun rays. So this is just for the seeds to germinate, and after they have germinated, the plants that should be or will be transferred in the garden when I took out some plants which are now occupying the space where they should go. So just make like this, compress it a little bit. This one I should do singularly. So don't press too much, as it's not needed to be very compressed. Yeah, and then let's put the seed. So, edamame. It's very strange, but this seed seems to be like peas. So I can place a hole, I can put a hole in here and do this with a bamboo. So one hole here, one hole. I prepare the holes. Each hole one seed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Same procedure here again. Still 6 seeds. 3, 4, 5 and 6. Just put them inside, and there's nothing else to do than this. Okay, and they are covered. Now water on top and wait. So I will repeat this for the other seeds. Well, you might recall last time I was seeding the soybeans, one here, one group in the center and one at the end, and at the same time I was seeding them in my greenhouse. So what you can see here, these are the beans which I seeded in the greenhouse. Unfortunately, you can see there was a snail who has eaten most of them. Further on, the ones which are here indirectly seeded are much farther developed than the ones from the greenhouse. So next year I will only seed them directly into the soil. What I'm going to do now is just to plant these few which are left here. There is already one group, I will plant them in the middle. There's the other group, and then in the middle over there. So making 3 groups, and hopefully this planting area where I put all the aubergines also will not be too much crowded. Let's hope for the best. I will keep you updated. So this is one I seeded, this is the other group, so I will put 2 here. So I'm just making a hole. You see there's a lot of mulching material, but underneath nice soft soil. So let's take out very delicately one plant. Of course this never works like you want, but look, the root development. Now the hole, there fell something inside. put this plant in here, push it gently down and put some soil and press it gently so it gets full contact. Okay, now I make another hole here nearby. I'll take another plant, which is this one. Look, nice root development. Put it in the hole, push it down and assure that there's contact with the native soil. Okay, a little bit pressure, but the mulching material must be back. Then I'll take here out this weed. And make another hole here. You see the soil? Nice black soft soil full of human acids. And I have only this very small plant left. Let's see how the root development is. I just push it a little bit here like this so it gets off. Yeah, there are some roots. Put it in here. And there's one left which survived the snails. And just to not keep it all alone here, I will put it in the same hole. Also here, look, the roots are there. So in the same hole, soil on top, press a little bit without damaging them, and put the mulching material back. Now this has disappeared, but it'll find its way on its own. Okay, let's see how they will develop.